The operating room has unique applications or unique needs for a smaller specimen kit, or what we call a mini kit. In the operating room, things need to be disposable. Nurses worry that things get contaminated. I'm less worried about that, but they do need to be disposed, and therefore the large dies, 2-ounce dies, have not been optimal. The easiest application is just assume a specimen, and now it's going to be submitted, and it's a large specimen. It's got a superior, inferior, right, left side, and the surgeon would like to orient it for the pathologist. The tradition, of course, is to place a suture in one or another margins. That has its disadvantages, plus it gets lost in the processing, so what was once superior or right may no longer be superior or right. The small specimens are ideal for this. I've labeled this superior, inferior, right and left, and rather than a suture, a small amount of dye can be placed for purposes of gross orientation, and that can be done, and this is on the right, so that's violet, and then we could either place a second dye here or a second dye here, and I'm going to place it on the superior border. Yellow would be good for this. The other application in the operating room, and one that I think quite important, is to orient a piece of tissue as one would do for Mohs. Now in this case, we could be looking for the margins of this specimen, so this will be cut into 2 pieces. Now in this application, the marking dies are used quite differently. Rather than the die indicating the border or the surgical margin, the dies are actually used now to maintain orientation of the tissue. So this was this piece of tissue here, and these are the 2 pieces that I have cut off. I'm going to label them 1 and 2, and I will make the leading border blue. We'll make the other side orange. We will make the inner border green. and the last margin will be black. These are now dropped directly into formaldehyde, or if processed fresh, carried over fresh, and the pathologist will pick it up from there.